welcome everyone back to the channel. And look, I know, I'm late, I understand, but I'm finally here with my review of Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Okay, so first off, no spoilers. Not going to give anything away. The movie's only been out a week. If you haven't seen it yet, I will say, out of the gate, go see it. Comment section, no. Do not give away spoilers on the end credit scene. I am asking you, please, if you would like to talk to me about that, please send me a message on Facebook, send me a message on Twitter, DM me. But please do not give away spoilers in the chat. I will disable your comment, and I will take you off of there. I'm not trying to be a douchebag or try to tell people what to do. I'm just saying, keep it for everyone. It's a big deal, okay? Now, I'm going to give you my thoughts. No spoilers. Not giving them away. I'll keep them to myself. So, if you liked the first Venom, you will probably like this movie. I, personally, did not like it. I fucking loved it. Alright? I loved it. My kids, they loved it. Even Susie, who, to be honest, she's like, look, I really don't have no interest in this movie. You know, comic books are just not my thing. Your thing. I'm like, that. Okay, yeah, you're right. They're not. But she did agree to go watch it with me. And she hates me now because she ended up walking out liking this movie. So, of course, this movie does star Tom Hardy once again as Eddie Brock / Venom. Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy / Carnage. Michelle Williams is back as Annie. You get Naomi Harris, who's going to play Shriek in this movie. I liked her background. Stephen Graham as Detective Hughes. Peggy Lou returns as Mrs. Chen. And Reed Scott, who's going to play Dr. Dan, who... I love you, Dr. Dan, even if no one else did. So this is the movie about Carnage. Carnage is finally in the, is this the Venomverse? The Spider-Verse? I don't know what you call it. But, yeah, this movie's about freaking Venom. I like the way they portrayed Carnage in this movie. I always said Venom, but I meant Carnage. I like the way they portrayed him. He looked terrifying when he first appeared. Like... This definitely was a good choice for an October release. I think they could have probably cashed it if they would have waited a little closer to Halloween, but I digress. The introduction of Carnage is awesome. Now, the first 30 minutes of this movie is a little bit of a slog to me, but it starts to pick up. You're basically just getting established of what's going on, what's happening with Eddie. Like, it's all important. It's giving you information that you really do need, but... It's really setting you up with what's going on now since the last movie. I think this is supposed to take place a couple of years later, after the first movie. But you see that Eddie's in his own apartment now. Him and Venom are still kind of doing the back and forth bit, which is the heart and soul of this movie. And I absolutely love what they did with them. It's just as good as it was in the first one. And Venom is a fucking jokester, and I love it. But... You know, he has this thing with Cletus Cassidy. It leads to something else where, you know, he ends up somehow becoming Carnage. And that introduction to Carnage is terrifying when he first starts and it just goes chaotic. I'm not going to explain everything, but when he finally busts out of this room and it's just dark and just these flashes, but you can't really see anything. It was like straight up horror 101. It was great. It was really great and really was scary. Of course, you find out that Michelle Williams, Annie, is dating Dr. Dan. They're engaged. And so Eddie's dealing with that. You know, it's really awesome. I don't know what else to tell you. I liked this movie so much. Shriek's background, her and Carnage, you know, Cletus Cassidy were in this place together. You know, they really loved each other and she was taken away. It's funny because, and this is a slight spoiler, her voice actually can affect the symbiotes, right? Because of the vibrations and stuff, because of the sound that she projects. So that's really neat, you know? So I like how that played into it. I liked seeing the dynamic with her and Cletus Cassidy. was really good. Seeing Eddie Brock in this movie, like, at his low, but then breaks this certain case wide open, and then that leads to him being back on top, which you don't really see too much of, but, you know, it was interesting to see him go from here to here, and then back down to here almost, but at that point, he, I guess, has finally accepted his role as Venom with Venom. So, again, Venom was hilarious in the movie. There's actually a scene with him at a rave that's great. He's like a motivational speaker. It is great. There's everything in this movie is purposeful. It has a reason. Nothing is really wasted in this movie, which I love that. It's just a really superb, awesome movie. I don't know what else to say. It was superb. I loved it. I think it was great. I loved it. It's not perfect. Again, the first 30 minutes, this is just me, you know, it was kind of slow, but I get it. It was building the world up around you again, and kind of getting you reintroduced to everyone. So, you know, you get the big fight at the end with Carnage and Venom, and that was great. This isn't a spoiler, but Carnage, Venom shows up to stop whatever's going on, and Carnage is like, "Oh, father," and Venom's like, "Oh, this is worse than I thought." And he represses, like, "No, this is much worse. It's a red one." Like, him like, "Oh, nope, this is more than I wanted to deal with. I'm going to back up." So it's kind of like a daddy thing. And, the heart of this movie, again, is Eddie and Venom and their relationship and what's all in said relationship. So I really enjoyed that. I really thought that was awesome. I think it was great. So it's great. Tom Hardy is fantastic. The whole cast in this movie is fantastic. Dr. Dan, man, he's the man. No superpowers, but damn it if he's not there trying to save the love of his life. And he's even willing to let her help him out. And even he's in on the joke with Venom. Like, is there going to be another alien? No aliens. And then she mentions, again, this isn't spoilers, but then she's talking to Mrs. Chen. She's talking about, Carnage, the other alien. She's like, wait, I thought you said there's no alien. She's like, no. I said there wouldn't be, but this alien. He's like, wait, this alien too? So he was funny. She was good. It was all really good. I loved this movie, man. I thought it was fantastic. My family loved it. If you haven't seen it, go see this movie. Enjoy this movie for what it is. It was legitimately it was really great. It was really great. And I had a great time with it. I recommend this. I give this 9 out of 10. Maybe I'm in a generous mood this week, but I give this movie 9 out of 10. Fantastic. Mwah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys can go see, my previous reviews. It'll be in a list at the end of this video. You guys can go check it out. So, I'm Zach. Remember, guys, have a great day and take care of each other. Enjoy spooky season. Don't do nothing dumb. So, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all else, stay spooky. Join the nation. You guys have a great day.